Hello everyone, I am Asha Best. Today I welcome you all in class 5 EVS, second part of this chapter, Indian National Movement. Dear students, I hope you all are doing well, you all are safe. Before starting with the second part of this chapter, let me revise the first part. In the first part, we discussed the suppression of the revolt of 1857, end of East India Company rule. We also discussed about social reformers, some of the social evils which were practiced in the society that time, and how these famous social reformers fought to remove these social evils from the society. We discussed about the formation of Indian National Congress as well as some of the important and famous leaders of INC. Now let's begin with the second part. Do you know, children, who gave the famous slogan, Freedom is my birthright and I shall have it? Most of you must be knowing the answer. Yes, the answer is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Partition of Bengal. The, to suppress the Indians, British decided to divide Bengal. They did it to create a gap between Muslim and Hindus. As earlier in the first part, we discussed that how people came together and fought the revolt of 1857 to get themselves free from British rule. After this, the British got scared. They have a kind of fear in their mind that Indian peoples, they have started gathering together, they have started making their own armies. So what the Britishers decided, they decided to separate Bengal, to divide Bengal, so that the power of Indians can be reduced. And they wanted to do it because they were aware that Hindu and Muslims, they both were living together, they were both supporting each other, and they both together fought the revolt. So they wanted to just bring a gap between both the religions. Result of the decision, as the Britishers decided to divide Bengal, now what result came out of this act added more fuel to the freedom struggle. People became very angry after knowing about this decision, and this decision made the freedom fight more progressive. Congress leaders also started a call for boycott of the British. Congress leaders, they also didn't support this decision of the British. They also started boycotting the things which were brought by the British. They announced to use Swadeshi things which were made in India. Swadeshi Andolan. This movement started in 1905. People made a huge bonfire and publicly burnt all foreign goods. Here in this picture you can see Mahatma Gandhi along with many more leaders or supporters. They were fighting against the British rules. In Swadeshi movement, people from all walks of life, they came together, they made a huge bonfire and they asked people to burn all foreign goods and use only the products which are made in our country, which are Swadeshi. British tried to curb this movement. British again, they started to suppress this movement, to curb this movement, and for that they imprisoned many Indians. They imprisoned many Indians so that the movement can be stopped. But people from all walks of life, especially the students, everybody came together and they fighting against the British. What was the result of Swadeshi Andolan? Swadeshi Andolan was a movement which forced the Britishers to accept their defeat. They cancelled the partition of Bengal. British also introduced some reforms, and as they saw how many people they came together, they started fighting against them, so they started bringing some kind of reforms in the society. And during that time only the First World War also broke out. It started. The Indians who supported British during the First World War hoped for more concession, but it did not happen. During the First World War, Indians were there in the British army, so they supported the Britishers. As they were thinking earlier that if they will support Britishers will be providing them good condition of living, or they will bring some kind of reforms in the society, and they will give definitely some kind of concession to the Indian soldiers. But it didn't happen. Britishers after the First World War, they became more strict towards Indians, towards the Indian soldiers. Rowlatt Act, which was passed in 1919. March 1919, this act was passed by the Imperial Legislative Council. This act authorized the British government to arrest anybody suspected of terrorist activities. It also authorized the government to detain such people arrested for up to 2 years without trial. This act was very strict towards Indians. According to this, people got arrested without any kind of information. They were not allowed to gather at one place. They were not allowed to discuss anything. And in case if somebody does that, that person was imprisoned and can be kept for 2 years without a trial. Just because of that, Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened or took place. Coming of Gandhiji. The full name of Gandhiji was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Everybody knew that, and we all call him Bapu. He was a barrister in South Africa. He also faced racial discrimination there. He is known as Father of Nation. He was a barrister in South Africa. He was practicing law there, and during his living there, he also faced racial discrimination. Racial discrimination where people were ill treated because of the color of their skin. After his return, when he came back, Gandhiji returned India in 1915. He gave a new direction to the freedom struggle, as he earlier faced the racial discrimination, and when he returned back, he traveled all over India, and when he saw the condition of Indian people, he became very sad. He became, you can say that he was trying his best to remove Britishers from the country and to bring freedom for all. After he joined the movement, a new direction was given to the freedom struggle. People involved themselves more, you can say, actively in the freedom fight. He came to be known as Bapu and Mahatma. We all know that. He fought for freedom without any weapon. We all know that Gandhiji never holded or took any weapon to fight for our freedom. He truly believed in truth and non-violence. He led without arms and believed that only truth and non-violence will bring freedom to us. I hope you understood the topic. We'll soon meet with some more interesting topics from your book. Till then, take care. Have a nice day.